Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Mike again, and this is part 2 of 2001 in video gaming. If you haven't seen the previous video, you might want to just click on that annotation I have on screen, and yeah, click it now. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I left off Pokemon Crystal. I am going to start, damn, really, fuck. This is the game sequence that I haven't played, like, at all. Like, I probably played one out of these 6 games I'm going to talk about today. Yeah, fuck. Silent Hill 2 is what I'm going to kick it off with. I have heard that it's the best in the series for a Silent Hill game, and it just went downhill from 3 on. It's... What can I say? It's a Silent Hill game that focused more on, like, psychological horror than just jump scares. And I really don't like the fact that Resident Evil and, like, every Silent Hill game and, like, even Dead Space and stuff, games like Dead Space and stuff, just focus more on jump scares than anything else. It's just like, from what I've heard, Silent Hill 2 just, like, got engraved into your brain and, like, made you, like, panic. And I wish more games did that. I really wish more games did that. Yeah, fuck. Oh well. Game 2, Ico. You know, Team Ico, I think it's Ico, they made a phenomenal fucking game in 2005, which I will be getting there eventually. Called Shadow of the Colossus. And to many people, Ico is a sequel, but it came before Shadow of the Colossus. Like, in many ways, Shadow of the Colossus is a prequel to Ico, in that you play the guy who's trying to, at the end of Shadow of the Colossus, you play the guy who's, it's really fucking confusing. But Ico it's a puzzle game. It's a really weird puzzle game in the fact that there's actually monsters in it, unlike Shadow of the Colossus. I'm just gonna call it Shadow from now on. But Ico is like the puzzle game that just, it was a psychological weird puzzle game that, like, you had to fight shadows and shit. It was weird. It's just weird. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Devil May Cry. Haven't played it. I know people are gonna hate me for that. But I have never played Devil May Cry, and I have like any Devil May Cry, and I have no intention of playing any Devil May Cry at all. So hate on me if you want, but I have nothing to say about Devil May Cry other than the fact that pretty much Devil May Cry has been making a game every 3 or 4 years ever since then. Yeah, there you go. GTA 3. This actually, I think, marked the departure from 2D Grand Theft Autos into 3D Grand Theft Autos, because I think Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first 3D completely rendered Grand Theft Auto, and for that to happen, Rockstar really had to fucking... Rockstar outdid themselves with Grand Theft Auto 3, and they outdid themselves again with well, next year, because I'll get to that later. But Grand Theft Auto 3 like kind of marked my interest in the series, even though I've only played it for like well, I did play it for a little bit, but it piqued my interest enough to get to the next Grand Theft Auto game, which was Vice City. So yeah, I'll get to that next year when it come out. But next game, Crash Bandicoot: Wrath of Cortex. Never played it. Well, no, that's a lie. I played like, I played a little bit of it. That's not to say I have never played it before, but I played a little bit of it, and I liked it. It wasn't, it was your standard Crash game, but, fuck, I can't even remember Wrath of Cortex. Damn, that's 12 years ago. Fuck. God damn. Yeah, I can't even remember Wrath of Cortex at all. Like, I remember playing it, but that was about it. And that should say something for you, like, Wrath of Cortex. Because if I can't even remember your game, then that doesn't speak volumes for that game in general, because if your game is that forgettable that I don't even remember it, then you got some problems. Yeah. I'm a horrible person, I know, hate on me, but yeah, that's it. That's all I got for Wrath of Cortex. Okay, now probably the game that I have spent the most time in, I guess, out of the any 18 games out here. No, I spent more time in Crystal than this, but the second most time, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. I know people regard it as one of the worst in any series, like in the Metal Gear Solid series, but I liked it. I enjoyed it, mainly because, well, they hate it because you play as Raiden for half the fucking game. And Raiden, yeah, he can get annoying. But I actually never beat Sons of Liberty. I got to the tanker chapter, in which you had to cross the broken bridge, and I could never get past that, so I just said, fuck it. So yeah, that kind of set me back, and I spent like days trying to figure that fucking puzzle out, and I just never did it. I never fucking did it, so that's what kind of just... God. And the fat guy with the C4 planted under his body, oh my god. I spent so much time trying to figure that shit out, it was just, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I just took me a while, forever to do it. But I enjoyed playing what I did of Sons of Liberty. It was probably my favorite Metal Gear Solid game to date. I've never played 4, and I have no intention of doing so. Although I heard Snake Eater was pretty good, Metal Gear Solid 3, which I'm not even sure when that came out. Yeah. I don't know. It's not on the list, so apparently it's not really important for me. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That is actually in the end of part 2 of 2001 in Gaming. So, next time we're going to be covering games like Halo, Melee, and Final Fantasy X. So you probably don't want to miss that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time in the finale 2001.